Welcome to Pluralsight, everyone. This is TCP, UDP, and IP protocols, and my name is Brandon Carroll. TCP, UDP, and IP are the protocols that make up the majority of what you're going to need to understand for the CCIE security written exam. So in this lesson, the intention is to review the IP protocol and the protocol header, as well as take a look at TCP and UDP. So let's start with the Internet Protocol. And as we go through this lesson, we're going to work through the various header values, and we'll also talk about some security concerns. So kind of keep that in mind as we're moving through this lesson. So first of all, some things that you need to know about IP, or rather some things that you probably already know about the Internet Protocol. IP in and of itself is not a great networking protocol. It's just not. It was designed a long time ago, and the networks that we work in today are very, very different. IP does not provide any delivery guarantees. That's the way that this protocol was built. The protocol does not maintain state, and each individual packet, or what we sometimes call a datagram, is going to be sent independent. So this means that they are not to the network known as part of a session. They are possibly sent in or out of order. So there's no particular order that has to be maintained as we send these packets throughout the network. And throughout the network, this is a best effort type of protocol. That means that packets can be dropped throughout the network if there's perhaps congestion, but all in all, there's no way for us to really predict where these packets are going to be dropped. Now, what IP does very well is helps us to route packets throughout the network. It simply figures out, do I send stuff this way or that way? And it does that using a router. And so our routers are very simple devices. They look at the destination IP address inside the header, and then based on that address, they compare it to a routing table. And if the routing table has an entry, they forward it towards the destination that's associated with that entry. If they don't have an entry in the routing table, if we don't have a default route, we're going to drop the packet. It's a very simple process.